Welcome to Travelers on the Omnibus, a field trip through nerd and pop culture. My name is James McCarthy. Welcome back to our latest rest stop, another episode on Magic the Gathering. This is our 12th in our 12-volume series, as of right now, on Magic the Gathering that we've started this year. So in this episode, we're going to be talking a little bit about our frustrations with Secret Lair. We're also going to be talking about some of the decks that we've been building and are continuing to build, and just a general discussion on Magic the Gathering itself. So with that being said, Past Jay, take it away. Welcome to Magic Corner, not Cosmere Cranny or what was the other one? War Machine Nook. Yeah, we'll file this one away under something else. But yeah, so Magic the Gathering this week. So the one thing that I wanted to talk about is Wizards of the Coast admitted they did an oopsie. And so about a couple weeks, I think it was about a couple weeks ago, we had the announcement.
A week ago.
It was just a week ago?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
Just a week
That
ago.
is, wow. Okay.
That's how they do them now.
Okay. So a week ago, we had the announcement of the Monster Hunter Secret Lairs.
Mm-hmm.
And I liked it. The fact that they misspelled a whole card was very bad.
Yeah, they misspelled a card.
Yeah, and what's crazy about that that's the one is a stand-in for Champion of Lampholt, which is a card I just recently put in Titus.
Such a good card.
Oh
It's a
yeah,
good card.
yeah. Especially if you can get that thing pumped up right, you can just wave,
Yeah.
and then you're good to go.
Yeah, if you're green in a counters deck, that's something that
Yeah.
usually goes in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they misspelled that character. They got a lot of pushback on the fact that I'm not a Monster Hunter fan. Like I've played the first one, a long ass time ago, but they also got a ton of pushback on there was no flavor to why they selected those characters for the cards that they reskinned, which generally they do an okay job of. There have been some misses for sure, but on recent, they really caught a lot of heat on this one. Like it was just like, oh, you just rescanned a dude. That has absolutely nothing to do with how that character is in the games. And then the final part of it was like the reprint value is $10.
See, that was the one for me. Like there were a couple cards that that looks cool. That looks cool. But that one, the ones that look cool were separated out. And again, it's a minimum $30 if you want them. And if you want them in foil, fork over an extra 10. The value there just wasn't there.
There was no value. Yeah. And they've done that in the past with the Secret Lairs. Like there have been some Secret Lairs that had absolutely no value.
Like this most recent Avatar Secret Lair with like the 5 cards with the Cabbage Merchant. It was like reprint value of like $8.
Yeah, it was nothing.
And it was like asking a minimum of 30 for it.
And I will say, like, at least in the past, those Secret Lairs that had no value, there was at least one card that either it had some value or it was one of these weird ones like, this has only been in foil one time. So the foil version of this card is $78.
Yeah.
The Avatar Secret Lair with the Sarah's Ascendant.
Yeah.
That it's still on sale for the foil. And Sarah's Ascendant is like a $40 card non-foil.
It's a very expensive card.
I think.
I mean, a 1 white mana 1/1 with flying that if your health is 30 or higher,
it gets +5/+5 and lifelink.
And lifelink. So in Commander, that is a 1-drop 6/6 with flying and
turn 1
lifelink.
6/6.
Yeah. I'm just thinking about that. It blows my mind there. But yeah, no, like I got the Forbidden West Secret Lair, not because for anything. It had one card in there that made everything in that set worth it. And then there was also good stuff. There was a cool Farseek. And ended up being a growth cycle that was growth spiral. Jesus Christ. Growth Spiral that was in there, and
Aloy itself is also interesting.
Aloy looks cool as a kind of a good either Simic commander or something that may go in a Simic or a Bant deck, which seemed kind of cool. I like the bow. I like giving something vigilance because then it gives you up a little more freedom to kind of like attack with something that is going to be able to be back there for you.
I picked that one up because it was Horizon,
right?
And,
I get you now.
At least among friends here, that's one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah.
You know, so like I've got the Thunderjaw and Lego.
Yeah.
I've got, you know, all that.
Oh,
the
and that
tall
meteor.
mech.
I've got a meteor golem in Terra because
Yeah.
he's 3 power, so I can pull
Right.
him with Terra's ability. So
just
that's
keep
a nice good swap.
reusing that inner
and just
battlefield.
a Blightsteel reprints.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which I mean, Blightsteel's a rather expensive card. It's a one-shot kill if you can get it. You
and
know,
in non-foil, that I think almost equaled just him and just equaled the value of that.
Yeah, pretty much.
And so it's like
Pretty close,
Let's
at
go
least.
for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Spider-Man stuff this year, outside of the raised foils, the raised foil symbiote lands, which I think are cool. They look gorgeous. They don't look $40, $50 gorgeous.
I will agree 1000% with the professor that if you're going to do a secret lair of basic fucking lands, give me 20 of each of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, hey,
Yeah.
if I'm paying, you know, $30, $40, $50
For basics.
For basic lands.
that I could walk next door
Yeah.
and grab a handful and just be like, thanks, Cameron.
Yeah.
Make it fucking worth it.
Yeah. 100%.
Give me 20 of them so that if I'm building a deck, all of my lands pretty much can be
all of my basic lands
matching.
can be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There is a set of basics in a Secret Lair that's like the synthwave arts, and those
Talking
are,
about the island
The
vagina?
vagina island.
no, I'm not. That's not what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
But it's
So it's a less well-known set.
LS one. Okay.
Yeah.
but though that specific art only came in Secret Lair, and they only gave them out like five of each.
Yeah.
That's it.
The Vagiland.
Yeah, the vagina, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree with the sentiment that if I'm paying $50 for a Secret Lair of basic lands,
If I am paying
I want
premium-
more than 5.
Yeah. If I'm paying premium for a free card, give me enough to make my deck look cool.
Yeah.
But I'm also currently hating the Secret Lair thing as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. No,
it's-
I have a mixed opinion of it. Like I really wanted the demonic tutor because it was demonic tutor, Lord of the Pit, Armageddon, and I can't remember the fourth card in that one.
If Secret Lairs to me should be reskins only. Like I do not think Secret Lairs should have mechanically unique cards in them. Period.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day when the first one came out, when the Walking Dead one came out, and they said, hey, these are going to have mechanically unique shit on them, but we're going to reprint them later in later sets as either list cards or reserve cards, you know, that kind of thing. Of course, then they did away with the list, so that's gone. Because like you got Rick, right? Rick's got an in-universe version of Rick, which is cool, and they're both really expensive, but it's a good card. But like Aloy's mechanically unique.
As is both Kratos's.
Well, yeah,
So
all
of
the
recent stuff,
the
right?
Sony ones had
Yeah.
mechanically unique.
The Shadow the Hedgehog,
the
Hedgehog
Sonic
ones,
the Sonic one had mechanically unique. These last couple ones haven't had anything.
I don't know if they're going to reprint those as in-universe versions somewhere.
They probably aren't.
They're probably not. So now you have a card. Some of them may be good, some of them may not be. But you have this card that you had to get up early or at least have a time period on a Monday to get on your phone.
Or had to take a really early lunch break
Yeah.
at your job. Yeah.
To get on your phone, to wait in a queue to fight bots and scalpers, some mostly the same thing, to maybe pay $30 to $50 for this mechanically unique card that probably won't ever see again if you wanted it.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I have a problem with that. I think the idea of a Secret Lair is cool. Like there was one for Rebecca Guay.
Yeah.
She did Bitter Blossom. It's one of my favorite arts, right? She's got a Mother of Runes, which I actually own. That's cool to me. Hey, we're gonna give this artist, this known magic artist, we're gonna let them
an artist
redesign.
spotlight.
Yeah, we're gonna do some artist spotlights. Or we're gonna do
Well, that was what the demonic tutor Armageddon was.
Yeah.
It was an artist
Yeah.
spotlight.
well there was the affectionately named Dragon Fucker Secret Lair that was Kalia the Vast.
Oh yeah,
Skithrix. One of the angels.
Master of Cruelties,
and there was an angel that was in there for that Secret Lair. They're all reskins. The art is great on them. That's what Secret Lair should be to me. Like, give me some cool art, give me a cool treatment, something like that makes me go, oh, that's really neat. I want to get that. It doesn't need to be something that's mechanically unique or something that's like, hey, we put this Secret Lair together and there's, $5.60 worth of value here.
Yeah.
Give us $40 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem with Secret Lairs is they have this whole like FOMO way of doing things now where they only have so many and when they sell out they're gone.
And they didn't used to do that.
No,
they didn't. It was always a print on demand event. There's like it was open for a limited window of time, and everyone who was able to get in there guarantees get the Secret Lair.
And the thing is, they could do a hybrid. They could print, say, 5,000 copies or ever how many they print, and say, hey, the first X number of copies will be fulfilled. What goes up on Wednesday, they'll be fulfilled starting on like Thursday type thing, right? Anybody else who orders this week will get yours, but they're print on demand, so it'll take 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever, for you to get them.
Yeah,
problem solved.
Yeah, and then they also, it seems like it falls into two categories. It's like, okay, here's this property that we are that we're dangling in front of people who we hope we get some fans of these, or it's lately it's just been like, oh, we want somebody to look at this. That's funny. I'm gonna spend $30 on that.
The Dwight,
the Furby ones, all of that. Like most of the Secret Lairs in that huge drop that they had, there were some that were just like, this is an artist treatment. Those kind of got lost in the shuffle. But that's why they had the things like the demonic.
No. That was the first ones that sold out.
Yeah,
the special artist one was the first two that sold out.
But that's what I was trying to say. My point was that they had to goose those up because it's, hey, here's demonic tutor for $30. So of course those are going to sell out super fast. I'm just saying that like those got lost in the shuffle because it's like those weren't the ones that were like super advertised. It's just people immediately saw, oh, demonic tutor.
I agree with you because in that same like Secret Lair drop,
because there was like 50 things that they fucking dropped in that one day.
Yeah, like Furby and Jaws.
Yeah.
I got my Jaws one, and I got Cameron his Dwight, and by the time like the next day, like pretty much all of the ones except for the artist. The artist spotlight and the Dwight one were still available only because people were like, "Oh, demonic tutor, let me get in there as soon as possible and get this."
Yeah, if that one didn't have demonic tutor, nobody would have thought about that one.
Yeah, because who's wanting to pick up a Armageddon, Lord of the Pits? Can't remember what the fourth card
Lord of the
is.
Pits not worth anything.
Yeah, and an artist series is not going to have the following, either the following or the. This is funny. I won't pay $30 for this.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, I mean that's my entirety of that thought. So I don't know.
There you go. I did go in and I got the because it was still available, the bundle that had the Avatar bundle rather, that had Torment of Hailfire, Lightning Bolt. I'm blanking on the other two.
Blood Moon.
Blood Moon was in there. It was a $5 or was it $4?
No, it's a $4.
That's why it was only $30 for the non-foil. Okay, yeah, I had to think about that for a second.
I'm considering getting the one with Sarah's Ascendant only because I want a foil version for Winota, because them by themselves are $40, so it itself will pay
and
for.
it's a human, so
yeah.
Yeah,
and then there's other things that I can slide into decks for full like borderless foil copies.
I really wish that card had one more line of text that if you had over the 30 life, you got the 5/5, you got the life link, and it became an angel as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the thing with my thing with this,
it is a human monk.
Yep.
My thing with the Secret Lairs is like they like I know I got lucky the one time I did the Secret Lairs, which was when they did the Final Fantasy drop.
Mm-hmm.
I got the one with the Cyclonic Rift.
Yeah.
But and I got super lucky because it was like 30 minutes. I was in and out.
That's crazy. Oh,
but I went in there and it was random chance, but I also went in there and I put one thing in my cart and that was it.
Yeah.
And
they came out with the Magic Encyclopedia.
Mm-hmm.
I was in line 10 minutes before I got into checkout, and I got the bundle that came with 2, and a buddy of mine paid me back.
Yeah.
And I essentially just paid $160 for a $250 product.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And sometimes with things like with the bigger things, sometimes they have value like that. But for me, like I was saying, it's I got lucky with that. But like, there's nothing like it would either have to be a property that I hold very, very dear, which I don't think they're gonna do, and I can't off the top of my head think of necessarily a product.
So would you do a Stormlight Archive?
Probably.
That was
Probably.
the thing
Yeah.
I was thinking.
Probably.
All of its Storm Surge.
That
oh
would-
my God.
Like that's gonna happen one day because Brandon Sanderson is he gets preview cards. That's how
Yeah.
big of a
I go even
fan he
further.
is.
I think 2026 near the end of that or 2027, you're going to see if it's 2026, you're going to see a Secret Lair, and if it's 2027, it's a full on fucking set. I'll tell
if
you
it's a
right,
full
I'll
on
tell-
set, I will probably spend a lot of money on that.
that'll fucking hit hard.
Yeah.
Although I could see if they're still doing this, I could see them holding off a little longer, just so that if they did say a Cosmere set, it would line up better with either the release or a just release of one of the books. Whether it's the
That could be it
continuation
too,
set
yeah.
of Stormlight or another step into Mistborn or something like that. They say, hey guys,
It's like a launch party announcement.
yeah,
Yeah,
like, hey, here's the new book. And oh, by the way, and the screen turns into the magic / Cosmere, you know.
Yeah, there's not that much time between. Like, it's going to be pretty soon. I don't know what the ETA is, but it's pretty soon for the next book series and the Mistborn to come
And like
out.
I when it comes to them like designing like full on sets, they do that like years in
Yeah, a couple
advance.
Yeah, it's like
years in
3
advance.
years, 3-ish years.
So like if they're planning a Cosmere like collaboration set, like they would be in the middle of playtesting and design like at this
Yeah.
point in time, or they're like wrapping it up and finalizing a release date and
It
things
would be,
like that.
you know, how cool would it be if it was like the old school Magic novels from back in the like late 90s, early 2000s that was, hey guys, you bought this book. There's a tear out card in the back that you can mail in and get yourself a copy of Mana Vault.
Mail in this receipt and you'll get your media promo of Mana
Yeah.
Crypt. There you go.
There were 3 cards in that series. There was Mana Crypt, there was a Centaur, and I forget what the other one was. The two they're all the same limited amounts, all of that. The 2 not named Mana Crypt are worth like $1.
Yeah.
Just because they're so rare, they're worth $1. And then you have
And then you have Mana Crypt.
Mana Crypt.
I will say 2 of those 3 cards are still playable.
That is debatable.
but
2 of those 3 cards are still legal.
but
Hey, playable. I said it.
so barring something like that, which probably isn't happening anytime soon. And to be honest, I see it as more. They'll probably throw out a Secret Lair
Secret
before
Lair.
anything, before they actually do like a full set. But that would probably be the only thing that I can think of that I would be like, oh my god, I gotta buy all these fucking sets, all these fucking things. But it has to be like something that like it has to have like a good set of cards and not just like one good card in it. Or at least it has to be, or the one card has to be like really fucking good. Because I did think about Demonic Tutor, but I just didn't feel like dealing with the like it still was not enough for me to go. Because with the Cyclonic Rift one, I was just like, let me go and see if I'm in here for more than an hour. I'm turning it like I'm getting out. I'm not staying here forever. And I have in the past with various different things gotten really stressed out about like FOMO and things like that. So I've tried to really condition myself to not be that way. I've let a lot of Kickstarters go by the wayside lately. So yeah, that's my thing. Like they just don't put together like a good set of cards individually. I mean, together as these are a number of cards that I can get these and I can put a lot of these in decks. Or they don't do a property where I'm just like, it literally it's just like that one property that I can think of that I would be like, oh my God, I have to get this. Anything else, I'm just like, that's okay. But that's how the way I think with the Secret Lairs now. It's relatively disappointing. I don't know.
I agree.
In deck building news, friend of the show, and now I'm just going to call him On Deck Traveler, Jason Holder, provided me with a Willow Rush Verge, thereby allowing me to purge all filter lands from Tidus, and now I feel it is much better. They're not necessarily bad. The one colorless for 2 colored mana, those are bad. Because if you don't have mana, you can't do it. At least the ones that have like
the filter lands.
I do like the other filter lands.
Yeah. Those are okay. But the way I play, I always leave those open going into opponent's turns, and then I have no mana to fucking do anything with. So I have to get them out of there from my own brain. But I got that. He also gave me Head Shredder, which I think might combo pretty well with Ice Till Explorer with all of the milling of cards and lands going through. So that would be cool in Hearthhold. I played Hearthhold twice, just against in one-on-one situations. Our friend Nathaniel Chanas, God bless him. He has a Kalia deck. He still needs more lands, way more lands, because he was on 2 lands. And I say 2 lands. He only had 1, and then when he had the second one, I played Strip Mine and blew it up. Because God, I love doing that to people. It makes me happy. Oh my God, I love it when people can't play Magic and I'm playing Magic against them. It's so good. I love it. In the match I played against John, he had like mana weft slivers out because he was playing silvers, and I just destroyed all of his lands. It's like, you've got mana, you're fine.
Yeah,
it's great. It's great. And then he couldn't do any damage because I had constant mists in my hand and I just kept sacking. It's like, yeah, it's great.
I'm very close to finishing Iroh, and I may or may not have played like 5 games of Jumpstart with Cameron to get to a single card.
First of all, no, you can't even do that. You played
got your long shot.
You played 5.
Yeah, I played
games.
5 Jumpstart games, and coincidentally found the long shots that I didn't even know that I pulled.
Yeah, and because he was looking for, what was that card?
He's looking for Fire Lord Ozai.
He was looking for Ozai, and
so instead of just buying packs and ripping them, we're like, hey, let's actually play Jumpstart.
And then the winner, and then the loser buys all the packs, or the winner buy all the packs. Was that
we didn't do that. I just paid for the packs that I opened.
Okay, well that was good of you. There you go. So that was good there.
I was going through and beginning my Tifa deck and realized I have no idea where my Lumra is.
Ooh,
that's not good.
That's not a fun card to lose.
That's not a card to lose now.
Are you thinking about Scape Shift for that?
Yes. Not thinking I have Scape Shift.
Okay, there you go.
Crop rotations in there as well.
Yeah, there you go. What are you rotating for usually in that deck? Or is it just to trigger the landfall?
You can trigger the landfall, but I've got Okina.
Oh, okay.
Is in there. Field of the Dead is in there.
Okay.
Because yes, it makes black zombies, but hey, it still works for
it doesn't tap for black mana, so boom.
Yavimaya is in
Yavimiya's
there.
in there,
That's something to go for because there's several things that have forest walk. So hey, everybody now has forests.
What about that Multani that is power and toughness equal to lands in like play in the graveyard?
Multani Marrow Sorcerer?
I think Marrow Sorcerer.
Yeah. So he's in there. I've got is it Mosswort Hollow, I think is the one that when it comes in you hide away for.
Mosswort Bridge.
Mosswort Bridge, yeah.
Mightform Harmonizer probably is another good one because that landfalls double a target creature's
Scoot
power.
Swarm is in there.
Scoot Swarm,
of course. There's a lot of that kind of stuff in there, you know.
We like that.
Yeah, it's I think it's going to stack up pretty well. Of course, then it's got a lot of protection stuff for Tifa.
Yeah.
And just things to boost her base power so that as you landfall, it's doubling more. Like Snakeskin Veil 1 green gives her indestructible and +1/+1.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
So that's pretty decent.
I like that. I like that green. I like that green instant from Spider-Man. The the one where he's lifting up that giant fucking like water where it makes the character target creatures indestructible, and any damage that they would be dealt becomes +1/+1 counters, which I think would be
something really defined for it too.
Yeah, that would be a nice one, I think, to put in there. It's not with great power because that's the white enchantment. But I can't remember it now. Fuck.
Yeah, I was thinking, hey, Lumra would be a good thing to put in there.
Yeah, Lumra would be a super. Yeah,
you know, it's gonna let me put a whole bunch of lands into play.
Mill 4, and then all the lands that are in there, just dump them into it. Fuck yeah.
I thought I knew where. I thought I had put it in the deck that I had that was Quorum at one time, because Quorum was all about milling, right? Because you wanted to get. He's got his power is equal to the number of of the greatest power among all creatures in your graveyards, right? So the idea there is he gets pretty big pretty fast. Well, kinda. You've got cards like Lord of Extinction, whose power and toughness is equal to the number of cards in all graveyards. So you really want to get that into the graveyard. You want to get Brawn into the graveyard. You want to get Filth into the graveyard with that guy. You want to get, Fury into the or Anger into the graveyard. And I was like, hey, this lets me mill.
And Brawn, because now you got Trample in there too. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So it's like, hey, this will let me trample. I mean, this will let me mill. It's what I want to do here.
Do you know about Famished Worldsire?
What's that one?
Okay, so Famished Worldsire it's thick. It's 8 mana. But it's Ward 3, Devour Land 3. As this creature enters, you may sacrifice any number of lands. It enters with 3 times that many +1/+1 counters on it.
Jesus.
When the creature, hold on, and we're not done yet. When this creature enters, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the creature's power. Put any number of lands from there among them onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. So it's already a part of my Hearth Hall. That's because it comes out. It just 3 lands is a 9/9 for there, and then you're looking at your top 9, and then God forbid you flop the nuts and you've got Tifa Mightform. I literally just said the fucking name of the card. Mightform Harmonizer, and that comes into play.
Oh yeah.
You can sacrifice a good number of lands, like, because if you get 3, you're doubling her 3 times. You are, and possibly 6 times, or you put the doubles onto this 9/9. If you have some way of he comes in with haste. He doesn't have haste, but if you can find some way to give him haste, Concordant Crossroads is only 1 green mana.
Yeah. Just
saying. Then you've got like some like 18, 36, 54. Yeah. Just food for thought.
I'm like 50-50 on wanting to put it in Minstrel, just with how much lands I can get as soon as I can cast it, and then just how many.
That's
lands
that one from Final Fantasy.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Plus, they all the lands I get just enter untapped.
Right, because Minstrel's in there.
Yep.
And then on top of that, like Wilderness Reclamation or Lumra into it, get all my lands I sacrificed right back.
There was so much shit I thought I was going to need for Hearth Hall, and then I looked in there. It's already in the fucking deck. Yeah. Like I was thinking Amulet of Vigor, because a lot, like I this is one of the few ones where those lands that come into play tapped, they're still coming into play. So they're still triggering landfall, and like I might as well have something like that. There's a creature in there that's like for 3 mana does that, and so that's pretty cool.
And even at that, you could get what is it? Exploration? No, Spelunking.
Spelunking, yeah, you got that. So like those things are in there. And yeah, I really need to get like things out of my graveyard. Well, there's like one thing already, like the backup commander already allows you to play lands from your graveyard, and there's just a couple cards. Like as much as Ice Till has gone up, it still isn't like to the number level of Crucible of Worlds. And so it's like I can get Ice Till in there. There's another one that I want to get, Conduit of Worlds, which the first thing on that says specifically you can play lands from your graveyard.
Yep.
Fucking just go for it, man. Just like it's great. Oh my God. But yeah, corner done.
I believe that's
coming out of the corner. All righty.
Yes, that'll do it for Magic Corner this week. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being passengers on the bus. If you'd like to leave feedback on this or any of our episodes, email us at travelersontheomnibus@gmail.com. Again, that is travelers, 1L on the omnibus @gmail.com. We're also available for comments on our Spotify page, and also take part in any of our polls for this or any of our previous episodes that have polls up and running. Also, ladies and gentlemen, again, we would thank you for listening to us. If you'd like to share this with people you like or don't like, like or just neutral with. We're available on Spotify, Apple, Amazon, YouTube Music through our YouTube channel, Travelers on the Omnibus, and iHeartRadio. With that, the bus is leaving the rest stop. Thanks for stopping by and enjoying the ride, guys. Bye-bye.